여러분 안녕하십니까? 지금부터 전국 15개 시도교육청이 공동으로 주관하는 2011학년도 제1회 고등학교 3학년 영어 듣기 능력 평가를 시작하겠습니다. 교실에 계시는 선생님들께서는 라디오의 음량을 알맞게 조절해 주시고 학생 여러분은 답안지에 반, 번호, 그리고 이름을 써넣으시기 바랍니다. 모든 문제는 한 번씩만 들려드리니 잘 듣고 지시에 따라 물음에 답하시기 바랍니다. 그럼 이제 시작하겠습니다. 1번입니다. 대화를 듣고 여자가 찾고 있는 가방을 고르세요.
Hello, ma'am. May I help you?
Hi, I'd like to buy a bag for my 4-year-old daughter.
Well, teddy bear bags are the best sellers these days. Would you like one shaped like a teddy bear face?
It looks cute, but I prefer square bags.
Okay. Would you like a bag with a leather strap?
Do you only have leather straps?
No, we also have bead straps over here.
Great. My girl would like a bead strap. And what is that ring hanging on the bag?
It's a keychain. Isn't it nice?
Yes, but I don't think she will need it. I'll take one without a keychain.
Okay. Would you like it wrapped?
Yes, please. I hope she likes it.
(2번입니다) 대화를 듣고 남자의 신경 변화로 가장 적절한 것을 고르세요.
So you really don't like surprise parties, huh?
No, I don't. Why?
Well, we were going to do something for you after work, but if you really don't like the idea...
I'd rather not. Birthdays don't really matter to me. Have you already made all the arrangements and everything?
We booked the place and invited people, and Danny has already hired a band.
Really? Which band?
It's a local band, The Beat. They're supposed to be good.
You're kidding. The Beat? They're excellent. I really like them.
I don't know. If you want, we might be able to cancel it.
Well, wait. I like the sound of this surprise party.
Yeah? So, should we go ahead with it?
Definitely.
(3번입니다) 대화를 듣고 두 사람의 관계로 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
We've talked about your recent work so far. Now let's talk about your childhood. Were there any experiences that affected your current career?
I've been drawing since I was about 5. I grew up drawing cartoons and watching Bugs Bunny. Also, movies like Star Wars inspired me.
Star Wars? I also love that movie myself. Anyway, what do you most enjoy about your job?
Creating characters. I bring them to life and convince the audience that the character exists as a living, breathing entity.
To bring unanimated things to life is certainly something. But I guess it's sometimes challenging, isn't it?
Sure it is. And entertaining the audience is very difficult. We have to give them something new or surprising, instead of an easy solution.
Then, if you could switch jobs in the movie business, what would you do?
Since this is purely a hypothetical question, I will admit I actually love writing. I'd love to write screenplays for a living.
Now that is something surprising. I didn't know, and I'm sure our audience didn't know, that you were interested in writing. I'd like to talk with you more, but I'm afraid our time is up. I hope to have you on our show once again soon.
(4번입니다) 대화를 듣고 여자가 지불해야 할 금액을 고르세요.
Hello, may I help you?
Yes, I'm going to tour around the city for 3 days. Can you tell me what type of tickets you have for the water bus?
We have standard, 1-day, and 3-day tickets. The standard is €6, 1-day 18 euros, and 3-day 40 euros. With the €40 ticket, you'll see all the highlights of the city on a combined walking and boat tour.
All right, I'll take 2 of the 3-day tickets.
Adult or student?
Students.
University or high school? Student discounts are different depending on what type of school you go to.
We're both university students.
Okay, we offer 20% off for university students.
That's good. Here's my credit card.
(5번입니다) 대화를 듣고 남자가 방문한 목적으로 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
Mrs. Wilson, thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
No problem, Charles. What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm going to apply for an internship next semester to get work experience in my field of study.
Good idea. So you may have to cancel your registered classes.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't really want to cancel my classes.
Well, how about considering a part-time internship? If it's part-time, you can balance your schoolwork and your internship. But if you work full-time, you know it'll delay your graduation, right?
Ah, I see what you mean. Then I should only take part-time.
I think you should make it clear that you're only interested in a part-time position.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
(6번입니다) 대화를 듣고 회사에서 하는 일로 언급되지 않은 것을 고르세요.
You said your company's slogan is, when you get busy, we get busy for you. Would you please tell me what your company does?
We do the simplest errands that a lot of working people have no time for, such as picking the kids up after school, washing their cars, mowing the lawns, and even going grocery shopping.
Wow! You are busy doing many things for others. Sometimes you must get fed up and tired of doing your work, right?
Well, sometimes I do, but mostly I feel happy. I can help others and make money at the same time.
You seem to take pride in your job. Do you also do errands to help with the household chores?
Definitely. Many people want to have someone to arrange their closets or get things cleaned. And there are people who need help with paperwork like bills and tax refund documents.
Sounds interesting. So what do you do to promote your business?
Not much. Most of my work comes from recommendations. So basically, it is my customers who build up my business.
(7번입니다) 대화를 듣고 여자가 가장 먼저 할 일로 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
Why the long face? Is something wrong?
Yes, I'm in big trouble. I might have to go back to my country.
Why? Tell me what happened.
I tried my best to get good grades last semester, so I was sure I would be granted the Distinguished Student Scholarship. But apparently, my qualification isn't good enough.
Sorry to hear that. Why don't you apply for another scholarship? You know there's the Korea Scholarship Council on campus.
Don't you think it's too late to apply?
Just give it a try and call them anyway.
Do you know what I have to submit to apply?
As far as I know, you need to submit academic transcripts and a letter of recommendation from one of your professors.
All right. How long do you think it'll take to get the recommendation?
It depends on the advisor. I guess it would take some time. As for now, I think you should check the availability with the council.
You're right. I'll call and check right now. Thanks for your help.
(8번입니다) 대화를 듣고 내용과 가장 잘 어울리는 속담을 고르세요.
Sandy, I heard you started your own business recently. I envy you.
It's just a small internet business.
The size of it doesn't matter. You're the CEO.
Honestly, it's not that wonderful. I think I should have considered the workload before quitting my old job.
Why?
Well, I'm the only person who works for my company, so I have to handle everything myself.
I'm sure the situation will get better soon.
Who knows? The future of my business is really up in the air.
Every business owner goes through tough times, but I still envy you.
Please don't. I wish I were working for a big company like you right now.
Ha! You must have forgotten how stressful it is to work for someone else.
(9번입니다) 다음 그림의 상황에 가장 적절한 대화를 고르세요.
1. Please put your baggage here and go through the metal detector.
All right. Should I take off my shoes too?
2. Would you wait over at the check-in counter? I need to go to the restroom.
Can I just meet you at the duty-free store?
3. How many bags do you want to check in?
Just one. By the way, do you count this as a carry-on bag?
4. Is this the right place to claim our baggage?
I think so. Ah, there's our baggage coming now.
5. Oh my goodness, I left my baggage at the security checkpoint.
Really? Hurry! Go find it!
(10번입니다) 대화를 듣고 여자가 남자를 위해 할 일을 고르세요.
Hello, Mum, it's me.
Oh, Dongmin, how's everything going at camp?
Everything is fine, thanks. I made friends with people from Canada, China, and many other countries.
Good for you. Are you able to communicate with them in English?
Well, sometimes I wish I had brought my electronic dictionary with me, but I'm doing fine most of the time.
Oh, I can send it to you by express mail if you want.
Although I can learn more without relying on my dictionary, I think that's a good idea because I need it when I'm writing.
All right. Let me have it delivered to you this afternoon. Anyway, I'm glad you are learning a lot. I told you this camp would be a great opportunity.
You were so right. It was really hard to write the English self-introduction to apply, but it was worth it. Anyway, how's my hamster doing?
He's doing just fine. Don't worry.
(11번입니다) 다음을 듣고 무엇에 대한 조언인지 고르세요.
College is a time when people are engaged in social networking. Sometimes it requires effort and an open mind. Here are some tips. First, try to allow new people into your life. Smile, compliments, and sincere expressions of interest in another person are important gestures used to shape relationships. Second, treat everyone the same. Think of everyone as being a close, dear friend whom you're excited to see. Not easy to do, but it will make you much more likable. Lastly, join the clubs you're interested in. Find a relevant club and get involved. Keep these in mind, and they will help you have a healthy social life.
(12번입니다) 다음을 듣고 남자가 한 말의 목적으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르세요.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kim Han-soo from the Agricultural Cooperative. We're gathered here today to discuss what we should do about foot and mouth disease. It's a severe plague for animal farming since it's highly infectious. Now that a large-scale outbreak of it is anticipated, the authorities are monitoring all the livestock regularly. We've been vaccinating them throughout the country and have taken strict measures to avoid entry of the disease by international travelers. Likewise, as livestock producers, you should help monitor the spread of the disease. Please watch out for excessive salivating, lameness, and other signs and immediately report them to the officials concerned. Make sure to wash your clothes and footwear before traveling to another farm, ranch, or property. Most importantly, please ensure all food is cooked thoroughly before feeding your livestock. Thank you for your cooperation.
(13번입니다) 다음을 듣고 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르세요.
Exhausted from the sizzling weather? Joining our dolphin tour is the perfect way to refresh yourself. The Captain Sun's Dolphin Cruise will bring you to some of the most beautiful spots along the Pacific coast of Australia, with a 95% chance of spotting dolphins. The cruise departs the marina at 10 a.m. and returns approximately at 3 p.m. The price is $80 for an adult and half price for children under the age of 12, including a lunch buffet. In order to make it an unforgettable and intimate experience, we keep passenger numbers from 12 to 20. Because the tour is available only from November to February, there is no better time to join than now. For more information or for online booking, please visit our website at www.captainsun.com.
(14번입니다) 다음을 듣고 방송 내용과 일치하지 않는 것을 고르세요.
Good morning, everyone. This is the morning headline news from KBN. Research conducted by a British university revealed that chronic sleep deficiency significantly increases the risk of developing heart disease. A college student developed a smartphone application designed to replicate the Jeju Island dialect. This app will be used by tourists to help them navigate the island with more ease. According to the government, Korea's exports of refined oil products, including diesel and aircraft fuel, increased more than 30% compared to the previous year. Korean pop stars are reaching out to the world through global networks like YouTube and Twitter, which have become crucial tools to reach audiences outside of the country. A government survey showed that most citizens wish to expand smoking-free zones to bus stops and even residential areas, calling for stricter regulations on outdoor smoking.
(15번입니다) 다음을 듣고 런던의 주말 날씨로 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
Good morning. Spring is definitely in the air. We'll finally enjoy some warmer weather after a long and cold winter. But putting your winter clothes away is not a good idea because there'll be another cold spell before we fully embrace the spring. Tomorrow will be the warmest day this year here in London, and the temperature will reach 17 degrees. The temperature will then drop down to 11 during the evening, and we'll continue to enjoy this warmer weather through Thursday. Clouds will cover the London sky on Friday, so don't expect a sunny day. If you're planning to go out during the weekend, be sure to take your coat with you. The temperature during the day will not be more than 7 degrees over the weekend, and intermittent rain is expected. That's all for now, and enjoy the rest of your day.
(16번과 17번) 문제는 대화를 듣고 남자의 마지막 말에 대한 여자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르는 문제입니다. (16번입니다)
Hey, Tim, did you hear they're organizing a school soccer team for girls?
Yeah, I heard that. I think it's a brilliant idea because we don't have a sports team for girls.
You're absolutely right. So I'm thinking about joining the team. What do you think?
Well, not a bad idea, but...
What do you mean, but? You don't think I can do it? You know I played on the soccer team in elementary school.
I remember, but that was almost 10 years ago. And now you're like...
I'm like what? Are you suggesting I've gained too much weight to play soccer?
No, I don't mean that. I just think you should do a little physical training at least before you sign up.
(17번입니다)
You look excited. What's up?
Guess what? I got a job.
Really? Congratulations. So, where are you working?
Do you know Malcolm's coffee shop? It's downtown. I'm going to work as a barista, starting today.
Wow, good for you. It's the biggest coffee shop on Lincoln Street, isn't it?
That's right. I can't believe I finally got the job.
You deserve it, Kate. How long have you studied coffee?
I went to a barista training school for a year and practiced a lot there. Hey, why don't you visit Malcolm's coffee shop today?
Why not? I'll drop by this afternoon. I'll be your customer on your first day, right?
(18번과 19번) 문제는 대화를 듣고 여자의 마지막 말에 대한 남자의 응답으로 가장 적절한 것을 고르는 문제입니다. 18번입니다.
Jessica, you look so down. Is something wrong?
I tossed and turned all night. It seems like I didn't sleep at all, even after an 8-hour sleep.
Really? You must be so upset about it. Last year I suffered from insomnia for about 3 months, and I felt so annoyed. How long have you had that problem?
It's been going on for a couple of weeks. And the worst thing is that I don't have any idea why.
You mean you don't have any troubles that bother you these days? Like test results, problems with your friends, or whatever?
No, I can't think of anything that vexes me.
That's strange. Last year when I couldn't sleep well, at least I knew why I couldn't.
So, what do you think is the best thing I can do about this?
(19번입니다)
Hey, I heard you're going to Eric Clapton's concert tomorrow night.
Yes, that's true, and I'm really excited about it.
I can relate to that. Last year, I went to Beyoncé's concert in New York, and I couldn't get any sleep the night before her concert. By the way, how did you get the ticket? I heard it was sold out right after ticket sales had begun.
It was, but luckily I came across a website where people tried to sell their tickets for concerts, which they are unable to go to.
Wow, you must have been very happy when you found the site.
Absolutely. You know, I've always wanted to see him on stage in person since I first listened to his song on the radio when I was 11.
(20번입니다) 다음 상황을 듣고 크리스가 해나에게 할 말로 가장 알맞은 것을 고르세요.
Chris and Hannah were visiting Greenwood National Park on a beautiful afternoon in the summer. They were touring around the park by themselves in a rental car. They were astonished by the beautiful scenery of the mountains and wild animals grazing and strolling in the open field. The park was so fascinating that they lost track of time until it started to get dark. Although they had a map of the roads in the park, Chris thought it would be difficult to get back to their hotel after sunset. However, Hannah wanted to enjoy the sunset before they headed back. She told Chris it would not be a problem to find their hotel because the roads were pretty simple. Chris agreed that the roads were not complicated, but he didn't want to drive in the dark in the middle of the forest. In this situation, what would Chris probably say to Hannah?
수고하셨습니다.